Alright, everyone, how's it going? Today, I'm the Zombie Boss 45664, and today I will be reading chapter 1 of A Total Eclipse of Their Hearts by Jadex the Shadow Knight. This is on fanfiction.net, and I noticed the fact that I'm home alone, and I have a doorknob now. So I thought that I could read, and what you were looking at is Fallout New Vegas. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. Usually cough a lot. Fallout New Vegas picture. So yeah, hope you enjoy. A Total Eclipse of Their Hearts, Chapter 1, A Fateful Flight. The sun had just set below the horizon, and its glowing embers began to fade from the sky. Night had once again begun. The sky gratefully morphed, becoming a beautiful dark blue. The crescent moon and stars were visible for all to see. Princess Celestia had lowered the sun, and Princess Luna had raised the moon. The day was complete, and night ushered forth. It was calm and peaceful at the night of Ponyville. Most of the shops in town had closed for the night, and streets were mostly devoid of any ponies. There were just a few out enjoying the evening air. Spring had recently turned, so it was a particularly cool night. Sorry, I can't read fast. I can read fast when I'm reading in my head, but I can't when I'm reading out loud. And I can't do any female voices. So I'll be reading them in normal. And they gotta swallow. Twilight Sparkle was nestled in a plush blue cushion in the library of her tree home. There she enjoyed reading a curious tome she recently found in her vast collection of books. This was the first time she discovered she even had this book. Oh, whoops. I read 3 chapters of the story, well, halfway through the 3rd chapter. So once we finish through those 3, it will be an unknown reading or whatever they're called. So yeah. We're reading it all more exciting. She brushed away the stray lock of her navy blue, purple, and fuchsia. I can't read that. Fuchsia hair, using her right hoof as her eye continued to pore over the pages. "Are you still reading, Twilight?" she heard Spike call out to her. Pulling herself from her book, the unicorn looked up and saw her young dragon friend, Spike, was seated at his desk. Oh. Putting the finishing touches on a report he wrote for Princess Celestia. She smiled at her assistant and placed a bookmark in her tome closing. Bookmark in her tome, closing it. What is that? "Yes, Spike, I am. This is quite a riveting book. Did you need something?" she inquired to her scaly assistant. Scales. Spike set down his quill and stood up. "No, but I just thought you'd like to know it's nighttime already. You've been reading that book for most of the day," the young dragon replied. That's my chair. Squeak a squeak. A slight rush of panic momentarily gripped Twilight, and she rose to her hooves. "Did you say it was night already?" the lavender unicorn asked anxiously. Yeah, I did," Spike answered somewhat sarcastically. "Oh my gosh, what time is it?" Twilight looked over at a nearby clock. "Phew, it's only 7. Wait, 7? Oh, that's right, the princess," declared Spike. "I know. How could I get so sidetracked on the night Princess Luna is coming for a visit?" Twilight gasped. Spike walked over to his unicorn friend and patted her on the shoulder. "Yeah, sorry. Calm down, Twilight. This place is all tidied up. Besides, we still have nearly a half an hour till Luna said she would be here." He reminded her, smiling politely. Sorry, like I said, I cough a lot. A wave of relief my mouse is in the way. Coursed through the pony, and she realized she had gotten too carried away. Thank goodness. She sighed. I thought it was turning off my phone. Sighed, dropping back down to her cushion. "Well, since I still have some time till Luna's arrival, I think I'll read more." "Read?" questioned Spike. "Don't you want to spruce up and make yourself properly ready for our guest?" Twilight pondered Spike's question for a moment. Her horn lit up as a small mirror floated over to her. The young unicorn glanced at herself carefully through the mirror. As far as she could tell, her mane looked neatly brushed, and her face was clean and presentable. Twilight moved the mirror toward her flank. Thanks. There, her tail was found nicely brushed, and her cutie mark was also clean and vibrant. Seemed more than presentable, she replied. I guess so, Spike added. Beautiful. Well, back to my book then. Twilight brushed him off, opening her book. Alright. For some reason, my mouth tastes odd. Yeah, I'll continue reading though. Baby Dragon just scratched his head and walked off to his room. Unicorn could distantly hear him mutter something about her and her love of books. Well, I love books. What's wrong with books? I love books. I'm a bookworm myself. Why do you think I'm reading this? It didn't faze Twilight. All she cared about till the princess arrived was continuing her book. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. Yeah. Whenever no one's home, I'll read these. Which doesn't usually happen a lot. Only in the summertime, if you know what I mean, because, well, everyone's at work. Anyways, time sailed by quickly as Twilight continued to read. Her focus was abruptly pulled from her story by a swift but elegant knock at the door, her front door. That was my desk thing that I'm using at the moment. I felt like adding that in. Special effects. Her front door. Setting down the tome, I don't know what tome is. Tell me what tome is. She checked the clock and saw it was now 7:30. Not really point, but 7:30. Moving the fancy red ribbon bookmark, Twilight closed the book. She rose to her hooves and softly trotted to the door. Her horn illuminated as she used it to open the door. Why don't you use your hooves? You're lazy. Oh wait, you don't have no. There standing behind it was the ever lovely and majestic Princess Luna. The dark blue alicorn's flowing mane shimmered in the soft light of the night. Princess Luna, welcome. Twilight Sparkle spoke, greeting her guest. Good evening, Twilight Sparkle. It is good to see you again, said Luna softly, smiling contentedly. I'm running out of breath. The young unicorn smiled back and said, Please, come in. Twilight stood back as the princess slowly entered. Wait a moment, where are your guards? Princess Luna, a soft chuckle. I am the powerful princess of the night, blessed with strong magic. Why would I need guards to go to visit a friend? There was no hum there. I also did a chuckle. At least I tried to chuckle. Twilight stop chuckling. It's not right. Twilight chuckled nervously and replied, I guess I didn't think about that. And well, your sister always travels with guards, so I just assumed you would as well. Sorry, there was a car outside. I'm dying. Help, I'm dying. Luna smiled again. It's quite understandable. I suppose I don't always behave as my sister does, she admitted. This was quite true. Unlike her older sister, I said old sister. She's old. Luna didn't always act in a manner befitting a princess. How are you this wonderful night? Great. I was just reading an amazing book I found this afternoon while tidying up, Twilight answered. The princess just smiled and promptly inquired, And what book has captured your fancy, my friend? No, wait, I need to re-say that. I need to re-say that in a certain way. And what book has so captured your fancy, my friend? That was attempt to be part German. Because I'm part German. Deal with it. Alright. Twilight shut the front door, and then she lightly trotted over to her reading cushion. The mare engaged the book with her magic, lifting it up. This one, Princess Luna. Please, just Luna will do. You have no need to be formal with me, Twilight Sparkle, and yet you're being formal with your friend, even though you just told your friend to not be formal with you. Hello? Sure thing, Luna, and you can just call me Twilight then. There we go. That fixed it. He acknowledged Twilight moving the tome so Luna could see. Alright, so here's the book I was reading. Luna studied the cover carefully. The cover read, The History of Humans. in Equestria. See how I did that? I was like, the history of humans in Equestria, and I put my fist up in the air. Oh, I remember this book. There is a copy in the Canterlot Royal Library. Though that's my jacket. I'm cold. Though I must admit, even before my banishment, it was rarely read. When I first discovered it, there must have been at least half an inch of dust on it. Dust. I think that's what's in my room right now, causing me to cough. Yeah. Is that pop? No, I think there's popcorn on the floor. Ew. I thought I just cleaned. Ew, I just cleaned this room. Ew. I just cleaned this room. Why is there... No. Hello, headphones. Why are you on the floor? Oh, right, yeah. I put you on the floor. Luna giggled softly. Wait. When Twilight heard the princess's words, her face lit up with excitement. You read it too? Tell me, is any of it true, or is this just a work of fiction? Ha ha. Posh posh. Luna giggled softly at the unicorn's high level of enthusiasm. Twilight went to the corner of the room and dragged over another cushion, a dark green one. Why would you need to point that out? I just realized that was officially pointed out. Why? She placed it by her own. Please, sit down, Luna. Thank you, Twilight. Again, Luna smiled as she very elegantly lowered herself onto the cushion. Just be like, gamer Luna. I don't need to... Playing Call of Duty. Playing Call of Hay. There. Actually, this book is a very accurate depiction of what happened back when humans once came to our land. It happened over 2,000 years ago. Flashback. No. Celestia and I were still little fillies. During the time humans lived in our world for nearly 2 decades. We had actually gotten to know some of them. But then the cruel one. Oh god, I can't remember. But then the wild things came. Where the wild ones are. But then the cruel ones acted. The princess remarked, what happened? A group of vile humans sought to abuse us for their own selfish means. In the end, my father had to step in and ask... And as the king of the world, he banished humans from our world. The gateway once joining our worlds was sealed, and there was to be no trace of them ever being here. It's sad. Most of the humans were very kind and caring. Luna merely shook her head. About to cough again. Is that glass? No, that's not glass on the floor. Okay, I kind of got worried. It's a pity what cruelty can do. Ow! I just hit my computer with my hand. Who does that? I know. The princess thought a moment, then a question. What? Okay. It's my USB port. I know, Princess thought moment, then a question came to her. So tell me, Twilight, why are you so fascinated by humans anyway? Hands, says Lyra as she walks up to the door holding human hand. What? She was momentarily stymied. S-T-Y-M-I-E-D. That's how I don't know that word. I'm really good at words. I just don't know that one. And she tried to answer. Oh, stymied. Okay. And she tried to answer Luna's question. Twilight actually pondered on what humans enticed her. Then she looked back up at Luna and said, well, they're a race. They are a race unlike any other in Equestria. Equestria, where quests are always made. Before I found this book, I heard about humans when I was studying in Canterlot. But by the time the only books I found of them were just made it all sound like fictionist legends. After finding this one, I think he's hinting to the other stories he's made. That'd be so cool if he did that. I like her gentle hooves. That one was my good one. I'll read that at some point. But it has 18,000. Shut up! I don't care if my USB device is not recognized. I don't care. I had to re-click my chapter 1 big stupid computer. Why was something? Luna smiled warmly at the young unicorn. I can see why my sister has such an innate interest in you. You have such a passion about you, Twilight. You have such a passion about you, Twilight. Tell me, does that not sound kind of weird? It's no wonder you were so willing to help me fit in at the Nightmare Night celebration last year. I want to thank you again for being so kind, the princess spoke fondly. Hold on, let me just check my... Okay, a whole 15 minutes. I can do a little more. Then I'll stop again, because I can't do too much. Otherwise, it takes me, like, 5 hours to finish a upload. Yeah. Twilight blushed and sat back a little. You're welcome, princess. I mean, Luna. The unicorn felt a little embarrassed. Then she decided to change her conversation. Conversation. I'm a conversationalist. So, anyways, now you know why I find humans so interesting. Yes. Wait, what? So, anyway, now you know why I find humans so interesting. Yes, I thought it was somehow suspect there's more to this than you're telling me. Twilight's eyes widened for a minute. Could Luna read minds? Oh God, where did she be? Like, some guy walks up and is like, hi Luna, and she's like, reading mind powers. Just sees something no one would want to see, and she's like, why would you do that to a pony? No, ew. Well, you don't put that there. No. She thought for a moment, shaking her head, and decided to indulge the princess. You are quite correct, princess. There is more, though. It may sound silly, Twilight confessed. silly. Please, tell me anyway. I enjoy talking with you, Luna said, joyfully smiling. Squeak noise. I can't. Squeak! I can't. My voice can't work. Voice no work. How do you even voice, bruh? There. Twilight sighed, not knowing how the princess would react to what she was about to say. Alright. Ever since I learned about them, I often daydreamed of what it would be like to meet a human. Lyra. Hold on. Frog in my throat, for some reason. I know it's quite impossible. But come on! I'm trying to read a story for my people that listen to my terrible voice acting. Or my terrible voice, period, in my terrible life. When it never hurts to dream, does it? It's silly, though. The unicorn remarked, sighing heavily. No, I know. Yeah. So I felt a glass shoot. Why is it glass? That's what I want to know. Do they look glass? Are they see-through? No. They're plastic. At least it should be plastic. Or leather or whatever they would use. But not glass. I mean, come on, man. You're flying around with glass shoes on. Just clink. Oh no, my shoes. They have broken. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was so unplayed of me. I'm sorry. This was... Our dreams are never silly, Twilight. Wait, no. Twilight felt a glass shoe-covered hoof rest softly against her left shoulder. Elevating her head, she saw Luna standing before her, both her mane and tiara twinkling majestically. Our dreams are never silly, Twilight. Yours is no exception. Don't give up on your dreams. Who knows what the future holds? Luna remarked. Yeah, he's referencing the fact that Wait, never mind. Nope. Luna remarked, you'll see it later. Luna remarked, trotting softly toward a nearby window. She trained her gaze upward at the night sky, specifically to the moon. Luna recalled how she had been imprisoned there for so many countless years. Oh, I would not enjoy that. That would be the most unenjoyed consequence ever. But I'd be alone, and I'd have 1,000 books with me, because it's the moon, and the moon is a book. The moon's a book. It's a circulating book. In her loneliest dreams, she had no idea she'd be free and cleansed by the elements of harmony. I am not a brony, I'm only used to the show, but I'm reading this because I felt like it. So deal with it. And I don't watch the show, but I do read some of the stories. So yeah. Twilight walked over to the princess and joined her, staring at the moon. She turned her head and asked, "Luna, are you okay?" "Luna, alright." See, I can't do it. "Are you okay?" Luna shook her head and looked at the lavender unicorn. "I'm fine, Twilight. It's nothing," she replied. I can do a little bit of a accent A with that A. And I'm going to say A at the end of every sentence, A. Twilight wasn't completely sure that was true. Either way, she was happy to be spending time with Luna. Oh, come on! Alright, might as well end it here. I'll be right back in a few seconds. Well, yeah, better. Later!